comfortable position. Have a little wiggle about. You don't have to have your legs crossed. If you're more comfortable with your legs out, have your legs out in front. And just close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Big sigh out the mouth. And again, do that again, satisfying. Take a deep breath in. Big sigh out the mouth. And then just feel yourself start to ground. So anything that's happened before today's practice, you're going to just sweep it out of your head. Anything that's happening after today's practice, you're going to gently just move that to the side. And you're just focusing at the moment on making sure you're in a comfortable position. So imagine the crown of your head lifting towards the ceiling and then coming all the way down the back of the head, the neck, the spine to the tailbone. You have a beautiful straight line. So your core's a little bit engaged, but we're not overarching, we're not sticking out in the chest. And let the arms just be a dead weight hanging down from the shoulders, resting your hands wherever is comfortable. Feel those shoulders gently pulling down away from your ears. Notice how your body feels this evening. So if you do have any little tweaks or little aches or pains anywhere, just be mindful of them throughout all of your practice. And gently just bring yourself onto your mat, ready for tonight's practice. So we're just going to notice our natural breath to begin with. So you can just feel the breath slightly cooler coming in through the nostrils as you inhale. And a little bit warmer maybe as you breathe out through the nostrils. You might even feel that warmth just on your upper lip. And just follow the natural pattern of your breath, a few breaths. All of your focus, all of your awareness just on your breath. And then scan over your body, making sure everything is as comfortable as can be. From the forehead to the cheeks to the jaw. Even have the tongue resting softly in the lower part of your mouth. You can have your teeth parted, your lips parted. The shoulders are drawing down away from the ears. Your shoulder blades are relaxed. And make sure you're not holding on to any tension in the hips, in the thighs, all the way down to the tips of the toes. Even though your eyes are closed, your head is facing forward, so try not to tuck the chin down towards the chest. And then we're gradually going to come into our yogic breath, so we're going to start to extend our belly as we take a deeper breath in, drawing that breath all the way up in towards the chest, before we slowly exhale and allow ourselves to gently release as we breathe out. So think about drawing energy into the body as you're breathing in, filling yourself up with this energy. And as you exhale, you're releasing any tiredness, tension, stress. Now you're going to find the natural rhythm of your breath, a long, slow inhale, followed by a long, slow exhale. And you're going to find a breath that you can hold throughout the whole of the class. Lovely. On your next exhale, you're going to gently open your eyes, bringing your gaze forwards. You're going to roll through those shoulders. Exhale them down. So bringing yourself now into the room, rolling through those shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale down, one more time, nice roll through. Exhale down. Place your hands at the side of the body and turn your palms upwards. Let's lift up that energy, drawing all the way up towards the ceiling. Palms down, grounding yourself on your exhale into the mat. Inhale, lifting all the way up with your breath. You can look up and stretch. Exhale down. Lovely. Keep your left fingers on the floor. Take your right arm all the way up. Hold it here and relax your shoulder down. And then lengthen out through the rib cage before you slowly lean over towards the left. It's more up than over, and try not to put too much weight on that left hand. So feel that lengthening all the way through the waist, through the rib cage. Keep with the long, slow breaths. Slow striptease, and exhale. Lovely, take a deep breath in here. You're going to fold forward, so sweep your arm round, leaning forwards, and then gently come back up to seated. Take a deep breath in, stretch up, look up. Exhale right fingertips down this time. Take your left arm all the way up nice and straight. Relax your shoulder down. Take a deep breath in and lengthen through the waist before slowly leaning to the right. And try not to tense in the thighs as we come over. Relax the legs. Nice deep breath in, breathing all the way up through the side of the body. And exhale. Lovely, another deep breath in here. We're going to sweep forwards on our exhale, gently leaning forward, sweeping the arm in front before coming up to the centre. Take a deep breath in, stretch up, palms together, keep them up, relax your shoulders down. Lace your fingers together and then bring them down in front of the chest, palms facing inwards. Drop the shoulders down. Pushing away with the hands, keeping the elbows a little bit round. Feel that stretch in the shoulders and the upper back. Nice long breath in here. And exhale. Lovely. Take it up over the head, but keep the arms a little bit round. Palms down towards the head. Relax the shoulders down. Turn the palms up towards the ceiling as we lengthen. And then release the hands all the way down. Good. Roll through the shoulders. Exhaling down. Take your left arm straight out in front and make a really gentle little fist. Gently, just roll through those wrists. My hands and wrists get really cold in this weather, so just warming up in the arms. Good. Spread the fingers out, give them a little wiggle. And then you're going to draw this arm across the body and then gently just hold it on the forearm. But make sure you drop down in the shoulders. So you'll feel a stretch coming down the back of the arm. Good, feel it in the back of the shoulder blade maybe. Wonderful, release that off. Take your right arm straight out in front, gentle little fist. Just circle all the way round. Good, spread your fingers wide, give it a little wiggle. And then slowly bring that arm across the body, gently holding onto the forearm as we pull it across. Good, keep that shoulder drop down, feel that stretch in the shoulder. Lovely. Release that off, hands come to the side. Lift all the way up. As you exhale, twist to the left. So bring your left hand behind you, your right hand to your thigh, and then fingertips on the floor. You're going to roll that right shoulder back as you just gently look behind you. Again, try not to tense in the thighs. Just feel that little twist in the middle back and the waist. With a big inhale, we come back towards the centre, lift the arms up. Exhale round to the other side. So no weight on the floor, just the fingertips touching, a little bit of pressure on that thigh to help you ease into your twist. Nice deep breath in here. And exhale. Lovely, let's come all the way up towards the centre. Bring your palms together and down in front of the heart space. Good, take your arms all the way up. And then gently bring them down to the floor in front of you. You're going to fold forwards and you're going to come into your tabletop position. So find your nice tabletop position. You know the drill. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Planting down through those feet. Spreading the weight in the hand. And keep your gaze down towards the mat. And we're starting with a nice flat back as we go into our cat-cow. As we inhale, we allow the hip bones to lift up as we gently look forward with the arms straight. As we exhale, really press the floor away, draw through the navel, chin to the chest. Let's inhale, gently allow that to come forwards. Exhale, tuck underneath. Now, you're going to find your movement with your breath. You can keep it like this, so you can keep stationary. If you want a little bit more movement, you can push back as you roll through with your bottom going towards your heels. And then as you inhale, you scoop forwards, gently lengthening up, dipping the back. So we exhale, roll all the way through as we arch the back, bending the knees as our bottom goes backwards, and then scooping forwards. And really think about each individual little vertebrae here, all warming up, sending all of your energy through the whole of your spine, bending your arms as you scoop forwards, and just find what feels nice for you. If you prefer to keep it stationary, keep it stationary. We're going to do this one more time each way, and then the next time your bottom is back by your heels, you're going to stay there. You're going to bring your hands further back so your elbows are behind your shoulders. You can plant your hands on top of each other, and you can bring your head down to your hands or down to the floor. Draw the shoulder blades down the spine. Make sure your weight isn't on your elbows or your forearms. Try and have the pressure point of your weight on the forehead, on the hands or the floor. Good. Nice deep breath in here and feel that belly expand as it presses into the thighs, activating all around your digestive system. Exhale and allow yourself to soften into the mat. As you inhale, feel that lovely opening all across your lower back as you're expanding all the way up through the spine. Exhale and soften. Lovely, let's press into those hands, come all the way back up into your tabletop position, finding that nice flat back. So we're going to do a little bit of movement here. We're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to reach our arm all the way up, and then we're going to tuck it underneath but not full thread the needle. So pull the hand underneath but just look to the side. So inhale, lengthen all the way up towards the ceiling, keep your right arm straight. Exhale, just a little bit of a twist as you look to the side. Inhale all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, tuck underneath. Good, last time lift all the way up. This time we're going to thread the needle, bringing the back of the hand all the way down, bending our right arm, bringing our shoulder, the side of our face down to the mat, and just gently sinking here. So release the tension around your neck, around your shoulder. Feel that nice stretch in the upper back. Still pressing both of the tops of your feet into the mat, and your hips are still over your knees. Take a nice long breath in here, relaxing through your left hand. And exhale. Now press into the right hand, draw it all the way up towards the centre, and come back to your tabletop position. So same on the other side. Inhale and lift up, lengthening as we open. Little twist in the spine, just tuck the arm underneath and just look to the side. Inhale, lengthen all the way up, look to the right, and then as you exhale, gently look to the left. Good. Lifting all the way up, one more little tuck. Gently bringing that underneath. Last time, we come all the way up. We're going to thread the needle, bringing the hand behind the wrist, slowly lowering down. Shoulder comes down, side of the head comes down, and keep your left hand there for some support. Good, nice deep breath in here, breathing through that twist in the spine, drawing through the core, and exhale. Lovely, press into that left hand, come all the way up, back into your tabletop position. Find a nice straight back, so press into the tops of the feet, grip with those fingertips, a bird dog here, so opposite arm to opposite leg. Take your left arm and your right leg out in front, out behind, gaze stays towards the mat, exhale and bring that down. Same on the other side, lengthen all the way out, keep the back flat. Exhale and down. And again, so find your movement, synchronizing it with your breath, just gently moving side to side. Make sure you don't collapse in the lower back. Nice and strong, using that core and really pressing into everything touching the mat. Good, you're going to do this 2 more times, lengthening out, or however many you need to do to make it even. When you're even, just come into your tabletop position and hold it here. Lovely. You're going to take your hands a handspan further forwards. You're going to tuck your toes. A gentle little rock backwards and forwards before we come up into our first downward dog. Take it easy on the first one. You can even keep a little bend in the knees. Whenever you're ready, grip those toes, those fingers. You lift the knees. You take the tailbone high. Push that head back, let it rest between your elbows. Lower your heels to wherever is comfortable for you. Remember, you can keep a bend in the knees. So your weight is evenly distributing. You're pushing the sit bones up towards the ceiling. Take a nice long breath in here. And exhale. Good, one more breath. We're going to come into an active child. So lift the heels, the knees come down, the toes stay tucked. Push the bottom back towards your heels, keep the arms out in front. So a nice active child here. Your head can come to the floor, you can keep it lifted. If you want a deeper stretch, you come up on your fingertips, lifting your palms and almost walking your fingertips a little bit further away, getting a more intense stretch down each side of the body. Good, long slow breath in here and exhale. We're going to plant our hands down, come back up into our downward dog. So bring the weight forwards, toes are still tucked. We lift the knees, we take the tailbone high, allowing the head to relax down, pulling those shoulders away from our ears. Take a nice deep breath in here and exhale. Good, little three-legged dog. Our left leg comes up, so the heel goes straight up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, you gently lower it down. Right leg, same thing. Take the heel straight up towards the ceiling. Exhale and lower it down. Back into your active child. So the knees come down, toes stay tucked, lengthen the bottom back. Head can come down, reach away with the arms. Still active in this pose. Take a nice deep breath in here. And exhale. Good, plant the hands, come back up into our downward dog. We bring the weight forwards, we take the tailbone high. Good, left leg lifts up, three-legged dog, we stretch up. Exhale and down, tightening through that core. Same on the right, lifting all the way up. Exhale and down. We're going to come into a half plank. So you're going to lift your heels and bring your weight forwards, but then drop your knees down, top of the feet on the mat. Just adjust yourself so you've got a straight line from the knees all the way up towards the shoulders, and try and keep your neck in line with your spine. Good, take a deep breath in here, pressing the floor away, engaging through that core. We're going to slowly lower, so elbows stay close to the body. As our thighs go down, our belly goes down, our chin can rest on the floor. Press down through the tops of the feet, through the pelvis, engaging the glutes and the core. Little baby cobra to begin with. So gently press into the hands and think about rolling your shoulders back and down as you lengthen from the belly button to the crown of the head. Slowly lower back down. Good, tuck your toes, come up strong, so onto your knees, try not to swing the chest. Draw those elbows in, active child, lengthen back. Good, take a breath here. We're just going to do that same movement again. So coming up into our downward dog, we lengthen the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Taking a nice deep breath in here and exhale. Three-legged dog, our left leg comes up, we stretch it high, keep the right heel down and then lower that leg down. Same on the other side, lengthen the heel up nice and slowly. Exhale and down. Forwards into our plank, but drop the knees for a half. Take a moment to make sure you've got that nice straight line from shoulder to knees. We hold for one more breath, and then we slowly lower down. Good. Thighs, belly, chest. Engage through the core for our cobra, so we gently lengthen up, keeping the elbows squeezed in. Come to wherever is comfortable for you. Exhale and slowly lower. Tuck your toes, you're going to push all the way back up into your active child. Try not to swing the chest. And hold it here. Good, you're going to come forward, back up into your downward dog, lengthening through the spine. Nice deep breath in here. You're going to come forwards into a plank. Good, now you can hold a full plank here, or you can drop your knees for half, whichever feels best for you. Really push back into those heels, find the length. Good, we're going to slowly lower, so you can drop the knees, the top of the feet, or you can come all the way through your chaturanga. You can gently come up into your little cobra. Exhale and slowly lower. Good. Tuck the toes, push back up into an active child's. Straight up into a downward dog. Good. Nice deep breath in here. And exhale. Good. Left leg comes up. This time hold it up. We're going to step through to the front of the mat for a half lunge. So you draw the foot forwards, plant the ankle under the knee. In a runner's lunge, you drop your right knee down, top of the foot on the mat. Scooping up with the arms, press down through the feet, lifting all the way up. Palms come together and down in front of the heart space. Good. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Twist to the left. So take your left arm back, your right arm forwards, palms down towards the floor. Reaching away with the arms, squeezing those thighs towards the centre of the mat. Good. Bring the arm up and over, all the way back towards the centre, and then bend the arms, heart in front of the heart space. Good. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Fold forwards, reaching forwards with the arms. Tuck your toes on the right, you're going to come back up into your downward dog. Lengthening through the spine and taking a breath here. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Same on the other side. You're going to lift your right leg all the way up. You're going to hold it here. You're going to bring the knee underneath, stepping the foot towards the front of the mat. If it doesn't quite make it, give it a little bit of help with the back hand and the back of the calf. Left knee goes down, top of the foot on the mat. Reaching up with the arms, we stretch up. Our palms come together and down in front of the heart space. Lovely. Take a deep breath in. We're going to twist to the right. So our right arm comes back, our left arm comes forwards, palms down towards the floor. Holding it here, squeezing everything towards the centre of the mat. Arm comes up and over, back towards the front. Palms in front of the heart space. Good. Take a deep breath in, stretch up, and gently fold forwards. Good. Now instead of coming back into a downward dog, we're going to step into a forward fold. So we tuck our toes on the left. You lift up the back knee, and you can always just shuffle your foot up towards the front, bending your knees if you need to. Be mindful of any issues with your lower back. Allow your head to dangle down, allow your arms to dangle down. Bring your rib cage towards your thighs and gripping with all four corners of your feet. Take a long, slow breath in here. And exhale. We're going to come up strong. So bend the knees, scoop the arms on the way up. Bring the palms together and down in front of the heart space. Good. Just take a moment to check in with your mountain pose. The tailbone towards the floor, the core engaged. Arms are nice and strong. Are we too hot? Do we still need the heating?
Fine.
Should I turn it off just
Just
there?
letting him happen into yoga for 3 weeks. Just got on move. Everything's gone creaky.
Do you think I've got a broken toe?
You never know if that's my bones or the door.
Definitely feels like my bones.
Take a deep breath in. I'm going to sit back in a chair. So start to push your bottom out behind, drawing through the navel. Tilt your pelvis underneath and then bend the knees. So your weight will be more on your heels. Make sure you can still see your toes. Don't let your knees just come forwards. There's clicking all over the place tonight. Now you can keep your hands in prayer position. If you want, you can bring your arms up next to your ears, lengthening all the way through. Now really squeeze that bottom underneath as you draw through the navel. Take a nice long breath in here and exhale. Good. Inhale, straighten. Palms come together and down in front of the heart space. Good. Step back for a high lunge. So this time we go back with our left leg. Toe goes down, heel goes down. If you want it harder, you can keep that heel lifted. As we bend our right knee, press everything down, draw everything in. Good. Take a nice deep breath in here. Twist to the right. So our right arm comes back, our left arm comes forwards, as we did in our half lunge. Palms down towards the floor. Keep squeezing both of those thighs towards the centre of the mat. Good. Up and over, we come back to the front. Keep the arms out in front, palms come together. Good. You're going to lift the arms all the way up, cactus arms, elbows tuck in. Now hold it here. Now you can stay with your shoulders over your hips, or if you want to add a little back bend, you can engage through the core. Draw the shoulder blades together as you take your gaze up towards the ceiling. If that doesn't feel right, keep it upright. Good. Now lean forward. So reach the arm forward. Think of Superman. Exhale, cactus arms, we come back. Good. Inhale, reach forwards. The front knee doesn't move. Exhale and back. Good. One more time. Reach forwards, draw through that core. Exhale and back. Keep it upright. Take the arms all the way up. And then palms down in front of the heart space. Beautiful. Now we're going to come into a warrior two. So lift up your back heel and then drop it towards the centre of the mat. If you need to adjust your feet here, you can adjust your feet. Your shoulders, your hips now facing the long edge of the mat. As we reach our arms out, looking towards our right fingertips. Have a little check-in with that front knee. Feel the strength in your warrior pose. So we are tucked in, we are pressing down, we are squeezing everything. Take a nice long breath in here and exhale. We're going to reverse our warrior. So bring your left hand down as you turn your front palm over. Scooping forwards, keeping that front knee bent and really activating evenly down the back leg as well. Looking up past your elbow as you open up all the way through the waist, through the ribcage. Your breathing might feel a little bit tighter. Long, slow breaths. Lovely. Come back into your warrior two as we lengthen out with the arms, reaching away with the fingertips. We're going to come back into our high lunge. So you come on your toes on the left. You turn your heel back. It is a little bit wobbly. I fell over doing this morning. The arms come up above the head, palms down in front of the heart space. We're going to step to the front of the mat. Good. A little bit of wiggle in the hips if you need to loosen them off. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Palms together, down in front of the heart space. Good. We're going to sit back in our chair. So we push behind as we tuck under, gently bending those knees, keeping the chest lifted, getting that lovely diagonal from the tailbone to the crown. Again, you can keep your hands here or you can lift them up, elbows in line with the shoulders. Really feel the strength pushing through those heels, drawing those thighs together. Straighten, bring the hands up, palms come together, and down in front of the heart space. Good. High lunge on the other side. So step back with your right leg. Toe goes down, heel can stay lifted or drop down. Left knee is bent. Take a deep breath in and stretch up. Twist to the left. Sorry, I forgot for a second there. Palms down towards the floor. So draw those inner thighs towards the centre of the mat. Feel the strength in the arms. You're going to lift the arm up and over, back towards the centre. Keep the arms out in front. Good. Inhale, lift the arms up. We come into cactus arms, opening out. You can hold it here, or you can add a little back bend, squeezing those shoulder blades together as you look upwards. Superman forward. So squeeze the arms forwards, reach into it. Exhale and come back, cactus arms. And again, slow and controlled, we reach forwards, exhale and back. Good, and again, reaching all the way forwards, hold the cactus arms. Good, the arms come straight up with the palms together and then down in front of the heart space. Into our warrior two, so we lift up the back heel, Drop it towards the centre of the mat, reaching the arms out along the length of the mat, opening in the hips. Have a little check-in with that front knee. Drop the shoulders down. Good. Find the strength in your warrior before we reverse. Bringing our right hand down, we turn our front palm over, scooping all the way, and really think of the lengthening through the side of the waist, through the side of the ribs, as we curl that top arm over, looking up past our elbows, reaching those fingertips down our back leg. Good. Long, slow breaths. Feel the power and the energy, and exhale. Coming back into our warrior two, we lengthen the arms out, reaching away with the fingertips. We come back into our high lunge, so you lift up the back heel, draw the arms round to the front, lifting the arms up, palms come together, and down in front of the heart space. Good. Step up to the front. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. We're going to forward fold. Bend your knees as you need to, bringing everything down towards the floor. Letting the crown of the head come down, taking a breath. Now all we're going to do is repeat everything we've already done, hopefully in the correct order. So from here we take a deep breath in, and as we exhale we bend our knees, plant our hands, step back for a downward dog. Take one leg back, followed by the other. Heels lower down, and take a moment here. Feel the strength, tailbone towards the ceiling. You're going to come forwards for a plank. Remember, you've got that option for a half plank here. Just get a nice straight line with whatever is touching the floor all the way up towards the shoulders. Hold for one more breath. Your weight is spread evenly, and then we slowly lower down. Good. Little baby cobra. Squeeze those elbows in. If you want to go higher, you can. I tend to keep mine low. Lengthen from the belly all the way to the crown of the head, engaging through the glutes. Slowly lowering down. We tuck our toes, pushing up through an active child. So press into the hands, all the way back, straight up into your downward dog, lengthening through the spine. Good. Same again. We come forwards into our plank. Hold it here. Take a breath in, and then slowly lower down. Top of the feet on the mat. Lengthen through the front of the body. Cobra. Exhaling down. Good. Tuck the toes. You're going to push back up through an active child into your downward dog. Good. Three-legged dog. Our left leg comes up. Step through to the front of the mat. Plant the foot. Right knee goes down. Top of the foot on the mat. Lifting up with the arms, we stretch up. Twist to the left. Opening all the way out. Holding it here for a breath. And exhale. Good. Arm comes up and over. Stretch it all the way through. Lift the arms above the head. And then gently fold forwards. Tucking the toes on the right, we step back into a downward dog. And exhale here. Right leg comes up, lengthen up. Step through to the front of the mat. Left knee goes down, top of the foot on the mat, and then draw yourself all the way up. Good, nice deep breath here. Palms come together and down in front of the heart space. Good, take a deep breath in. We're going to add a twist to the right. Lengthen all the way out with the arms, holding it here for a breath, and exhale. Good, arm comes up and over. Palms come together in front of the heart space. Lift all the way up, and then gently fold forwards. Good, we're going to step into our forward fold, tucking our left foot, stepping up to the front of the mat. I want you to bend your knees and come up into a chair. So the knees are bent, the bottom goes out behind, sink back into your chair, tucking that pelvis. Arms can go high. If you prefer, you can have them in prayer position. Good, lengthen, bring the arms up, palms together, and down in front of the heart space. High lunge on the left. Take the left leg back. Toe goes down, heel goes down, feet towards me. Reach up with the arms, cactus arms. Good. Inhale, reach forwards. Cactus arms and come back. Good. And again, inhale, reach forwards. The legs aren't moving. Cactus arms and come back. And again, reach forwards. Hold the cactus arms. Take the arms all the way up. Palms come together and down in front of the heart space. Warrior two. So we lift up that back heel, opening towards the left side of the mat. Reaching the arms all the way out, looking towards your front fingertips. Good. Reverse your warrior. Fingertips come down as the arm reaches up and over. Really pulling away with each of those fingertips, grounding yourself through the legs. Come forwards back into your warrior two, lengthening out. Wobbly lunge back to the front, so lift up the back heel. Reach the arms round, hold them out in front, arms up above the head, palms come together and down in front of the heart space. Good, step up to the front of the mat. Take a deep breath in, stretch up, sit back in your chair, pushing your bottom out behind, tucking the pelvis underneath. Take a nice long breath in here and exhale. Good. Inhale, straighten, palms together and down in front of the heart space. Stepping back with your right leg for your lunge. Toe goes down, heel goes down, bend the left knee. Take the arms up. We're going to come into cactus arms as we open out. Now lean into it. Really pull up through that core and then open out with the cactus arms as you come back. So it's a beautiful diagonal forwards. Press down through the feet, come back, and again, reach forwards. You're going to hold the cactus arms. Good. Straight up, palms together, down in front of the heart space. Lift up the back heel as we open to our warrior two in the opposite direction. So feel that opening in the hips, reaching away with the arms. Drop those shoulders down. Reversing your warrior, keeping that front knee over the ankle. Good. Lengthening all the way through the side of the body. Reaching down the back leg. Come back forwards into your warrior two. Good. Back into your lunge. We lift up the back heel. Arms come round as we pivot. Lift the arms up. Palms come together. Down in front of the heart space. Step up to the front. Take a deep breath in. Stretch up. Exhale and relax the hands down. Well done. Who knew we'd end up in a little sauna at the end? I didn't know if I was going to sneeze or cough either. So my lovelies, we're going to come down onto our back, but it's not the good bit yet. Nearly. I've got a nice one as well. Take a drink, obviously. So you're going to lie flat on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Have your hips, your shoulders, your feet all in line. You're going to do a little bit of work for your core. So I'm going to give you a couple of different options. I am going to start with a slightly harder option. The most important thing when you do any work for your core, as you all know, is we want our belly and our core to be doing the work, not our back. So look at the position of your back at the moment. Make sure it doesn't arch up and your chest doesn't lift as you do any of these exercises. If you find that it has a tendency to do that, just make the movement a little bit smaller. So from here, you're going to bring both of your feet off the floor. Your knees are going to be in line with your hips. Your calves are parallel to the floor. Your arms are just going to be on the floor next to you. Or you can touch your temples with your elbows back, but I'm not going to lift the shoulders today, so wherever it's comfortable for you. I want you to straighten your left leg up towards the ceiling. Good. Now tighten through your core, keep that strong, and then I want you to lower your leg down, but no further than 45 degrees. Okay, now as you start to lower it, you might feel your core start to kick in. Just grunt if you can. There we go. Now, if you take it down too far, you'll put pressure on your lower back. I want you to just find where it feels right. If 45 degrees is too much for you, just have it a little bit higher towards the ceiling. Good. Now straighten that leg and then bend the knee. So now both your knees are in line again. Same on the other side. So lengthen the leg up. We're just doing a little test one just to see where we can lower down to. So just gently point those toes away, keeping the leg nice and straight, waiting for that core to kick in, but without lifting up in the lower back. Good. Make sure you're breathing. It honestly makes it better. And then straighten that leg up and then bend it down. Good. Straighten the left leg. Lower it down. Lift it up, bend the knee. Same on the other side. Straighten the leg as you inhale, exhale and lower. Inhale and lift, bend the knee. Good, and again, straighten the left leg, gently lower, so we're alternating legs here. Straighten the leg, bend the knee. One more time like this, straighten, lower, good. Inhale it up, bend the knee. Just hug your knees in towards the chest, give it a little rock in the lower back. If at any point it feels uncomfortable, just carry on doing this. We're going to do a slightly modified version of that. If at any point again your lower back doesn't feel right, you can always do a similar exercise just with one foot always kept on the floor. So, I'm going to take my left leg straight into the diagonal, so lengthen the leg out. I'm now going to swap, bringing that leg in, taking the other leg out. So I inhale, straighten one leg, bend one leg. Exhale, change it to the other leg. So you're just doing it at that angle where you can feel your core working, but there is no pressure on your back. Your shoulders, your neck, all nice and relaxed. So try and keep the legs as straight as possible, pointing up high. Good. Try not to go too low. And when you bring the knee back, just line it with the hips. Don't bring it all the way in towards the chest. Good. So it's like a really, really slow, weird bike. Good. Nice long breaths. The slower and the more controlled, the better you'll be working around the core. You're going to do 3 or 4 more of these, however many it means for you to have done an even amount on each side. And then hug both your knees in towards the chest and give me a little rock side to side. Lovely. Straighten both of your legs up towards the ceiling. Just gently place a hand on the side of each thigh. Point your toes all the way up towards the ceiling. Have your ankles, your knees, your hips in line. And then gently push your heels up towards the ceiling as you press your bottom down into the floor, and you'll feel that stretch down the back of the hamstrings. If your legs shake or wobble, you can take your feet a little bit further away from you. Good. Now keep your left leg in the air, place your right foot on the floor. Gently hold on to the back of your, the side or the back of your left thigh as a bit of support, and then slide your right heel away so you lengthen the leg out. So you've got one leg going across the floor, one up towards the sky. Good. And then lower your left heel down towards your bottom. Bring your right hand to the outer side of your left thigh and take your left arm out T-shaped. We're just going to come into a little twist here. So you can keep both your bum cheeks on the mat, and you can apply a little bit of pressure to the outer side of that left thigh, drawing it to the right side of the body. If you want a deeper twist, you can lift your left bum cheek off the floor and come into a little twist. You can take your gaze towards your left fingertips, but find where it feels right for you. I sometimes find this aggravates my lower back, so you can definitely keep both your bum cheeks down if that's more comfortable. Hold the leg nice and still.
I end up doing some yoga.
Nice deep breath in here. And exhale. Lovely. Gently bring that back towards the centre and place your left foot on the floor. Draw your right leg back in and lengthen it all the way up towards the ceiling. Place a hand on the side of each thigh. Sliding your left leg away, heel goes down, toes towards the ceiling. Good. You're going to lower the heel down towards the bottom. Bring your left hand to the outer side of your right thigh. Right arm goes out T-shaped. Gently start to apply some pressure to your thigh, drawing your right knee across to the left side of the body. Just to wherever it feels right for you. And try not to have the pressure on the knee, try and have the hand on the thigh so you're not putting strain on that joint. Nice long breaths in here, just breathing through that twist, feeling everything start to slow down. It was quite a strengthening practice today, you did brilliantly, but we're starting to gently slow down. Lovely, bring that back towards the centre and place that foot on the floor. You're going to lengthen that leg away from you. You've already got your blankets ready. You might want to put some socks on or a little jumper. There's a thing on the chair. What I really like is that they're shouting at each other to be quiet because it's loads on. Seems a little bit counterproductive for all this. Yes, go about.
I said wrong because that's probably not until you can drink. Trying to come in quiet.
I hope not.
It's a Methodist church.
A community. Oh yes, probably not. I've got it now. Right, take your arms. Oh my lovelies, you're going to find your comfortable position. You're going to find your shavasana. You're going to go short little yoga nidra. Now, you might not be comfortable with your legs out flat. You can have your knees bent, your feet flat on the floor. You'll just want to find a position that's comfortable for you. You can even lie on your side if you want, curl into a little ball, or even come to a supported seated position. I want you to close your eyes, and as we did at the beginning, I want you to scan over your body and just start to feel everything come back into its natural rhythm. So you're going to allow your breath to just come back into your natural breath, not controlling it. You're going to allow your body to just rest wherever it's comfortable, letting your feet flop out to the side, your arms softly on the floor next to you, palms upwards if that's comfortable. And then just feel your body letting go into the support. And you're letting go of anything you think you need to do right now. So we're quietening and resting in the mind. We're shifting from doing into just being. Taking this time for you. This practice is just for you. There's no right or wrong way to do this. There's no shoulds or should nots. You're just coming into a comfortable state of ease as you settle into the stillness. And just make sure every part of your body is relaxed, from the crown of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. And feel your body just melting into the support of the earth beneath you. You've let go of all of your thoughts, let go of any need to do, and just being. This time for yourself with no agenda, just peace. And if at any point you do become distracted or you find thoughts popping back in your head, just gently bring yourselves back to follow the sound of my voice. We're going to go through a rotation of consciousness, just gently and effortlessly sweeping your awareness around the body from point to point, Just moving your awareness to each body part as I say it. There is nothing else you need to do. You start on the right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, right wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side of the ribs, right side of the waist, right hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Awake and aware, we move our awareness to the left side of the body, to the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, left wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the ribs, left side of the waist, left hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Awake and aware, we shift our awareness to the crown of the head, coming down over our forehead, past our right temple, left temple, right eye, left eye, right cheek, left cheek, right nostril, left nostril, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat centre, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, heart centre, navel centre, pelvis. Feel the whole back of your body. Bring your awareness to the whole front of your body. The whole right side of the body. The whole left side of the body. And then become aware of your whole body together. The whole body together. Notice this field of being, the whole body breathing. The whole self breathing. And you're naturally inhaling the peace of simply being. And as you exhale, you're releasing all tension. Inhaling the peace of simply being. And exhaling, releasing all stress, any tension. Inhaling the peace of simply being. exhaling, releasing stress and tension. Picture yourself inhaling vibrant energy and exhaling, releasing any tiredness. Inhaling, drawing in vibrant energy, and exhaling, releasing any remaining tiredness. Picture yourself inhaling positivity, exhaling, releasing any negativity. Inhaling a joyful positivity, exhaling, releasing any negativity. Inhaling positivity full of joy, and exhaling, releasing any remaining negativity. And just breathe in the light, radiant energy, and feel that as you're exhaling, you're just letting go of anything you don't need, anything you need to release, drawing in that radiant, energizing light, and letting go of anything you need to release. Just continue breathing in this way, taking in positive, radiant light and energy, and exhaling anything you'd like to release, anything holding you back, anything that no longer serves you. Feel the lightness increasing the more you release. Openness increasing. Freedom increasing with each exhale of release. Each release bringing you more freedom and peace and joy. You're going to let go now of your visualized breath, just letting go. Normal, effortless breath. Your body breathing itself peacefully. No, there's nothing for you to do except rest in the joyful sensation of a lightness, a peace, a freedom after your release. As you're aware of your breath, just notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you're breathing in and breathing out. Start to bring your awareness back to experience your physical body as our relaxation comes to an end. Be aware that your body is resting. Be aware of the room that we're resting in. Keeping your eyes closed, maybe just visualise the room. And become aware of any sensations throughout your body. The feel of the body on the surface beneath you. The feel of any fabric against the skin. The temperature of the air touching our skin. We're going to begin to introduce some gentle movement into your body, whatever feels right for you. You could rock your head, your wrists, you could wiggle your fingers or your toes. Notice your energy moving around your body as you start to move. And in your own time, keeping your eyes closed, you're going to softly just roll onto your side. Taking a moment there just to check in with how you feel in the mind, the body and the breath. Whenever you feel ready, you can slowly push yourself up to a seated position, trying to keep your eyes closed, sitting however you're comfortable, and raising the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Nice straight spine, relaxed neck and shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, softly open your gaze, bring it back into the room. Gently bring your hands to the side of the body, palms upwards. Take a deep breath in, stretch the arms up, and then circle your wrists all the way down. Take a deep breath in, stretch up, wiggle your fingers all the way down. Take a deep breath in, stretch up, palms come together, and down in front of the heart space. Well done, my lovelies.
Thank you.
Now it's